gorgeous people. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Please don't forget to thumbs up the live streaming when you join. Okay? Yes, my love. So, as you know, we are inside. It's very cold. It's not cold, it's very hot today. We are experiencing another heat wave. This is a fifth heat wave for the summer, right? So, temperatures today reaching up to 4 degree. It will be reaching up in some region. It will reach up to 34 degree, but in London currently now is 33 degrees. So it's very hot and humid. No breeze, not blowing as well. Thank you for the thumbs up. No breeze, not blowing as well. But before I begin, I would like to say welcome to all the subscribers from the previous live streaming. Thank you all. We are at 3,280 subscribers. So please remember to subscribe, share the live streaming, thumbs it up, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's go. As you can see, yes, I'm rocking my new hairstyle. I cut my hair yesterday. Yeah, when I was styling rehydrating my curls, I realized like the front was a bit longer than the back, so I just lever it off and I cut it. So yeah, I just cut it into a bob, so I'm loving it as well. Okay, yeah. Hello. Thank you, Zaz. Thank you. Welcome. So thank you for loving the hair. So I just cut it this length. I just cut it. I think I might go a little bit shorter, but I'm not too sure as yet because my girls don't want me to cut it any shorter, but I might. I want to share some information with you. For those of you who live in the United Kingdom, I just want to share this information with you because I know sometimes people are busy and they don't really have time to listen to the news or whatever, but I want to say, so we are from tomorrow, which is Thursday, we're going to experience a severe high temperature. I had to write them down to remember. High temperature from 9 o'clock in the morning British summer time to Thursday at 11:59 p.m. British summer time. For that's gonna be tomorrow gonna be 38 degrees. Okay, so that is the reason why they have severe high temperature warning. So please keep hydrated. We'll be having the heat wave from today, Thursday and Friday. So tomorrow gonna be the hot test out of the 3 days of the heat wave. So tomorrow gonna reach up to 38 degrees, and in London it's gonna be 37, and it can climb up to 38, but it's more in the western southwestern part. It will be 38 degrees. Okay, and so please keep hydrated. Look at hi Denver, welcome. Zeb from Denver, hi, welcome. Hi everybody who's watching me. So I'm just giving some information, so I had to write it down to remember. Thank you for the thumbs up. So this evening we are going to experience a solar eclipse. So let me give you some information. From 6:15 p.m. the solar eclipse in the UK, it's gonna reach its maximum between the time 7:05 p.m. British summertime, right? To 7:15 p.m. Okay, British summertime. So British summertime, depending on your location, so I have to write it down as I stated. So please bear with me. I'm reading it because I want to make sure give you the correct thing. I couldn't memorize it in my head. So British summertime, depending on your location, right? That it's gonna end around 8:05 p.m. The solar eclipse is gonna happen today in the UK. So Edinburgh and Glasgow, the solar eclipse is gonna happen from 7:05 p.m. Manchester and Liverpool, 7:10 p.m. London, Bristol, and Cardiff. Okay, I'm in London, so if you are in any part of these, please remember that this is the time for the solar eclipse. If you want to catch it, please make sure that you have the protective glasses if you're gonna watch the solar eclipse. If you don't have them, my advice to you is just stay indoors and watch it from the reflection, maybe a window or a glass or something, but please do not look up directly to the sun when it's gonna do eclipse. It can damage the retina of your eye, and nobody wants anybody to go blind. Okay, so London, Bristol, and Cardiff, you're gonna experience a solar eclipse at 7:12 p.m. UK time, and Cornwall at 7:16 p.m. Okay, so please bear that in mind. So southwest UK, which is Cornwall and Pembrokeshire, they're gonna see 95% of the sun gonna cover. So they're gonna see it more. Okay, so they're gonna see the eclipse. 95% of the sun will be covered in that part, okay, of the region. Most of the UK region, which is, if you are not in the southwest of the UK, with like Cornwall and Pembrokeshire, which gonna experience 95%, we're gonna experience 90 to 93% coverage. So if you are in the region of, if you are not in the region of the southwest UK, which is Cornwall and Pembrokeshire and those other areas, you will not see the eclipse 95%. You will only see it 90 to 93% of the sun gonna cover, and when that do happen, the whole place just get dark. So please bear that in mind. I also want to share some information with you regarding the London bus strike. So Friday the 14th of August and Saturday the 15th of August, bus strike in London. Tuesday the 18th, bus strike. Friday the 21st, bus strike. Tuesday the 25th of August, bus strike, and Friday the 28th, bus strike. They also have some strike for September and October, but when the time draw close, nearer, I will let you know. I hope that they do reach an agreement, because now that the weather is really nice and everybody want to go out with their family, have a good time. I know the reason why the bus drivers are striking. For those of you who don't know, you know, we have 4 heat wave, right? This one today is the 5th one we are having, and the reason why the bus drivers are striking, because of the condition they have to work under is very hot in the bus, right? And you have to realize that bus driver, they have to walk in these conditions driving. I can understand what they are going through, because I went on the bus yesterday to teach my eldest one the route for school, like, you know, and it was so humid on the bus. If you catch the electric bus where they have air conditioning there, you are good to go. But most of the buses don't have air condition, and you can understand how the bus driver feeling fatigue and whatever, and also the passengers. So I understand why the bus driver are striking. They're not striking because higher pay, they are striking because of the condition. And I remember the mayor of London told the bus driver that they could have take breaks if they feel like it get too overwhelmed and too hot. And most of the driver complained that they were being penalized for taking breaks and stopping and not meeting the time that they're supposed to finish their route, which I find it unacceptable. We have to show more respect to our public servants. You understand? We have to show love for the bus driver to work in these kind of conditions, even on the train as well. Those who are working the train driver, I want to say, you all are working in some condition. Even those of you who are doing like building works outside in this humidity, I want to tell the bosses, please give your workers, like, give them a leeway, like for the 3 days that we are having heat wave, give them a leeway not to be in the sun constantly, because it can damage a lot of your skin, and it's not really good for a person to be constantly in the sun working. Also, let us also give a round of applause for the firefighters that who are going out. You know, a lot of fire is being caused because of the drought we are having, and so there's a lot of fire that just like it's just happened. There's been a lot of fire, and the firefighters have to go out in this kind of condition where they you know, where it's very hot. If you hear a bit of noise, the window is open. I'm next to the road, so please bear with me as well. Thank you all for the thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for the lovely comments, Zal_ES. Thank you. And thank you for all those who stop in and out of the live. Please stay 30 seconds so that your view can count, and it will help with the watch hour as well. And so as I was saying previously, also the doctors and the nurses who have to work in these conditions where they don't really have air condition inside the wards and stuff like that. In the children hospital, children ward, they do have air condition. I can testify because I can testify because I went there already, and it's really cool as well. And the urgent care department downstairs for children is really, really cool as well. So my thing is like, please don't go outside and commute or do anything if you don't have to. If you're gonna water your plants, please use a can, a watering can, and wet your plants. Let us like help to preserve water, because we are experiencing a drought. The water level that normally the rain do helps with it, it's really going down. So please don't, if you don't wash, don't use no hose, because we have a hose ban because of the drought. So don't break the law and then you put yourself in a problem where you're gonna, because nobody have money to waste right now with the high cost of living as well. Please keep hydrated, stay inside. I'm gonna give you some tips like to keep yourself cool during the heat wave. First of all, drink lots of water. Have water at room temperature. If you are indoors, then you can have, if you have a bottle which have like inside, hot and cold, that is perfect. But don't make the water too cold when if you're gonna walk outside. You don't want to drink cold water while walking in the sun, or walking, WORKING, or walking like you're walking, yeah, in the sun. Also, keep hydrated as well, and avoid, if you could just stop smoke for some few hours because of the heat, that will be good to you, to help your lungs to breathe as well, because with the humidity in the house, you really can't go outside too much because it's really hot outside as well. Drink lots of water. Another thing that you can do, if you have a wet towel, like like a hand towel, right? Let me show you example, because sometimes I have to, like, you have a hand towel like this, right? Hand towel, what you're gonna do, wet it in cold water, right? You're gonna wet it in cold water, right? Then you're gonna squeeze it out. Then you're gonna squeeze out the excess water. Then you're gonna put it in the freezer. Let it freeze. Then you're gonna take it out, put it around your neck, so that will help you keep cool during the heat wave. Okay? So make sure, check up on your elderlies, any elderly that you are seeing that you know of, or you might not know, check and see if they're elderly, check up and give them water. Make sure that the animals as well, keep them out of the sun. Make sure we don't want all of the dogs. Make sure, and the cats, keep them warm. Make sure that they are drinking water. For mothers who have babies, make sure that you dress them light as possible. Have little like a muslin cloth whereby you can just tap them, like, just tap their body just to keep them warm. You understand? To keep them cool and warm, keep them cool as well. Now put on a house of chaka clothes. You understand? If you don't have to go out, or if you have appointment and you have to take them with you, make sure dress them as light as possible. Put on sunscreen on yourself. Sunscreen is very important. Put sunscreen on your face, your hand, any part of your body that's gonna be exposed. Put sunscreen on it. It doesn't matter your race. Make sure put on the sunscreen. If you're somebody who don't like sunscreen, make sure that you are putting on your sunscreen on your body, your face. Put it underneath you. Those of you who love to wear full face and makeup, make sure you have on a sunscreen on top your face to protect your face. Okay, right. Make sure that you keep your lip balm. Have a moisturizing lip balm to keep your lip moisturized. Okay, a Vaseline one can work, but if you want to, make sure, if you're not for wear makeup, you don't have to go up, because makeup will melt as well. For those of you who wearing wigs, I know, take off your wig. Give wig a rest. Just flaunt your natural hair for the 3 days of the heat wave, because the wig it's gonna melt off. You understand? It's gonna melt off the glue. So, and they're gonna get hotter. You understand? So just let go just give the wig a rest and just go with your natural hair, because you used to do that before there was an influctuation of wigs. Go out with your natural, love yourself in a natural state. You don't have to put on the makeup either. You don't have to put on the wig. Just go and make yourself cooler. If you're working in an office, get a linen blend or linen long sleeve, or your 3/4 sleeve shirt to keep you warm. Trousers, get a linen blend. Make sure that it's not see-through. You can get like a dark colored one. If you're gonna get a white one, you can get a shirt over whereby you can. And if you're gonna wear a blazer, where you have to wear a blazer, my love, get a light cotton or a one. If you're a man, wear a nice white cotton shirt. You understand? And just go and just let dress light as possible. For those of you employers, if you can let your workers work from home, if they do not need to go in the office, they let them work from home for the 3 days, just to avoid them commuting on this hot train and buses to come in. You understand? But if you don't have no choice where you have to go in, then you have to just go in. Just advise you that have a fan, because not all the buses in London have air condition. Have a fan that do spout water and spray water as well. Try and get one of these fans. You can get them off a TikTok shop. Get one of these fans. Even if you have to pay for same the delivery, try and get one of these fans. It's very important to have it. We still not in the end of summer. We can have another 6 heat wave. You never know, because the way how the temperature is keep going up, and so it's the most likely we might end up get a 6 heat wave before the ending of summer. But please keep hydrated. If you are somebody who is going out in the beach during this heat wave, please adhere to the warning that the police, the Coast Guard, and the emergency department is giving you. Make sure that if you have young children, keep them far away from the water, keep them on land. If you decide to take them into this sea to have a sow, make sure that you're gonna be present there to monitor your children one at a time. Leave or one adult per child if you're gonna let them go in the beach and have a sow. Even if you have teenagers as well, please let an adult be there with them, present in the water as well. If they can't swim, stay on land, my love. Stay land, stay far from the tides. Stay right in that thing where the water doesn't touch your foot. Don't go in if you cannot swim. Don't try to impress your friend by going into the water, because listen to me, sea water doesn't have a back door where you can open it and run out. If you can't swim, you're gonna go down, and I don't want any life to be lost. I want all of you to be going back to school, okay? And so be safe out there. Parents as well, don't get distracted by your phone when you're on the beach. Put away your phone. Now is the time to pay attention as well, because I know a lot of you gonna take that opportunity to go on the beach with your children, and there will be a lot of person on the beach. So please pay attention. Put down your phone and pay attention to your children. If you have 5 and 4 children and you have extra help, my advice to you is stay far up. Just get a tent. Just have a nice picnic on the beach and stay away from the water. You cannot manage all them children, and make sure that you take things with you to the beach to keep them entertained. For example, you carry bucket and shovel so they can make sand castles. Take little games with them. Make sure that they have covering keep. Make sure that you have your sunscreen. Take lots of water with you. Make sure that they keep hydrated. Make sure that they have a sun hat as well, and they have a slipper or something to protect their foot, because you know there's the sun gonna be hot when the temperature is there. So please, I'm advising you, please adhere to the warning and keep yourself safe. I know when it gets too hot, we all get excited and sometimes we get carried away. Put down your phone and pay attention to yourself, and especially your children. Don't go in the water, as I repeat. If you can't swim, don't go in the water. I cannot swim to save myself. So anytime when it comes to go inside the water, me go into the water where you reach me here, so here. So as long as you reach me here, so yes, it's all good. Hubby can swim, so when he's going, I will hold one of the girls, pant up the land close to the water, yes sir, and then he will have a swim with my teach my daughter how to swim there, and then I'll hold one and then he will do the other ones. We are with a pay attention. Phone down, now pay attention. If I want to take some pictures, I will do the picture per land. And then I will say, oh, pay attention, phone going back, pay attention. That is what I want you all to do. I know you will want to take picture. Take a picture per land, my love. If you want to take picture on the water, you see, when you don't swim, you make one adult, make sure that you all of you come and you get a phone and you take a picture and you go back to your designated spot. Please be safe. Buy it. It have like these blow up tents. You can have one of that. Get one of that, or an umbrella. And sometimes you can rent them from the beach if you don't have, but make sure that you keep yourself protected. Don't stay out in the sun long. Make sure that you have like a shelter over you from the, you can't get the sun. You have to protect your skin. You understand, from the UV of the sun. Put on the sunglasses as well. Make sure that you don't have the children constantly in the sun as well. Now, like the sun is very hot. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I don't want you to take the children outside when it's high temperature like this. Like when it's more, the temperature go down, like when it is 20, then you take your children. Even if they miss for these 3 days, they don't go in the park, it's okay. The park will still be there. So from next week, Monday, Tuesday, you can take them because the temperature is gonna go back down, drop down, so you can take them to the park. Keep your children indoors, open all your windows, get like buckets, or if you have container, fill them with water, put them inside each room. That will help to keep the room warm. If you have blinds, you can open your window, keep your blinds on, so you're gonna keep inside warm. You understand, it will not be too hot. Also, make sure that if you're gonna go into the kitchen, my best advice to you is get up in the morning early, cook before the sun rise up. Anything from say 9, 10 o'clock, the temperature gonna be high and hot tomorrow. So if you're gonna cook, try and see when the temperature go down tonight, or wake up early in the morning and cook. You understand? Don't go in. I did it when it was 40 degrees, and it's the worst thing I ever do. I say never again. I nearly passed out in the kitchen. I say never will I do that again. Never. So I've learned my lesson, so now I can share with you. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you all for those of subscribing. I hope I'm making sense. For those of you who might just join me, I just want to recap that this after evening in the UK, we are going to experience a solar eclipse. I experienced it when I was back in the Caribbean. So make sure that you adhere to the advice. Don't go outside and then look up. So when I see eclipse happen, you see the retina of your eye, you're gonna damage it, and I don't want to know you blind. I want you all to be seen and have your vision. So make sure pay attention to it as well. So it's gonna happen 6:15. Okay. So depending on your location, right? Edinburgh and Glasgow. I'm just repeating for a person who might just come in the live streaming. Edinburgh and Glasgow is gonna happen for you at 7:05 p.m. For those of you in Manchester and Liverpool, it's gonna happen 7:10 p.m. London and Bristol and Cardiff 7:12 p.m. So 12 past 7 p.m. in the evening. Cornwall at 7:16 p.m. Okay, so southwest, if you are living in the southwest of the UK, like Cornwall and Pembrokeshire, you're gonna see 95%, okay, of the sun covered. So don't miss out this opportunity for you to experience it. It usually get dark, and then after and then it's gonna end around 8:05 p.m. The eclipse gonna end 8:05 p.m. So please enjoy it. But if you don't have the protective glasses to watch the eclipse, please, I'm begging all of you who are hearing the sound of my voice, who might come on my live streaming, please share with somebody. You understand? We will save somebody vision them eye, because you know some people, they just hard-headed and they don't like to listen. Please don't use your mobile phone as well to snap and go up and I try snap and I look up, my love. If your phone is something that can get hot easily, you don't want to risk those kind of things. Please, thank you all for the thumbs up. So the rest of the region of the UK, the region is gonna cover 90 to 93%. We're gonna see the sun covered. So that is gonna happen. Okay, so please share this information with someone. Share the live streaming so someone can know, because I know a lot of times these information are on there and we don't really pay attention to it. You understand? Some people don't pay attention, they don't have the time, and then sometimes this thing up and say, oh, I never realized that it will happen. So please adhere to the advice. I want to encourage all of you to be safe this afternoon, this evening, while you're gonna watch the solar eclipse. This will be my girls' first time seeing it. I experienced it already. It will be the first time they're gonna experience it. So we might see the reflection on the window, because I already told them not to look up in the sky when it's gonna happen. I don't want them to look out the window and then look up and damage their eyes. No, it's very important. We don't have the protective glass, and I think most of them maybe done sold out already. So it's okay. It will and the doctor was explaining on TikTok that they don't that's gonna not happen until another 50 years, the solar eclipse. But as you can see what is happening now with global warming, that we are having a lot of high temperature heat wave constantly. We are seeing the temperature keep rising. So for her to say that in the next 50 years, I am not gonna put and say yes, in the next 50 years you're gonna see a solar eclipse. The way how the world is operating right now and the way how things are going, I don't gonna put anything past and say it will not happen before that. You understand? We just have to just listen out, watch, and see what will happen. But please enjoy it as well. And if you have anything question to ask me, please ask in the chat or in the comment section. Let me know how much you are enjoying my live streaming as well. Also, I just uploaded a video yesterday. It was a long time till I upload a long version video, so I upload a long version video on my YouTube, on my channel, so please check it out. I was supposed to pin it in my live streaming, but I will pin it in my in the when I come off the live streaming, I will pin it in the comment section, so you can just click on that and you can take you straight to that video. So go and watch it. It's just 11 minutes. It's not, you can let the video run while you're doing, while you keeping yourself hydrated. You having, like, you might just watching your favorite show, or you can just watch that video. It's been 3 months since I didn't upload a long version video. That has been so long because I was like sometimes I feel like sometimes when I put a lot of interest in making long content, sometimes I don't really get the engagement that I really look forward to. So I took a break and then I put more effort and more interest into the live streaming. So I decided to come on the live streaming and do more live streaming. So that is what I did, and I feel like I'm getting more subscribers, more persons are engaging, people are watching, and it's helping me with watch hour. Please continue sharing the live streaming. Thank you all beautiful people for thumbsing up the live streaming. If your first time you are stopping by and seeing my face, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And the golden rules, when you reach on this live streaming, you're gonna do, first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna thumbs up the live streaming, you're gonna subscribe, you're gonna thumbs up the live streaming, and you're gonna leave me a lovely comment and let me know where you're watching me from, because I love to know where my viewers are and my subscribers are watching me from. So please, if you just join and you just new and you just subscribe, you will not be able to comment until my next live streaming. The reason why I'm doing that, I'm keeping off trolls off my live streaming as well, and posting with negativity. I'm keeping them off the live streaming, so we can just have a nice clean live streaming and a nice flow, so that YouTube will not tell me that inappropriate language or inappropriate words is being used, especially when people are commenting. So that is the reason why I do it, because before, when I just used to leave it open without putting that you have to subscribe for 20 minutes before you comment, I used to have that problem where YouTube used to cut off my live streaming because somebody will say something inappropriate. And you know how YouTube is very sensitive with certain things and certain words you said, so that is the reason why. So please bear with me. That is the reason why. So if you are subscribed, please if you subscribe on this live streaming, you will be able to comment, or you will be able to engage with me in the chat in the next live streaming, which will be on Friday. So please hope you understand, and thank you for sticking with me. For all of you who have been with me on this journey on YouTube, I want to say a big thank you. I really appreciate all of you. I thank you all for the time. I thank you for everything. It's time for a hydration break. As you hear that song there, hubby is just back. Anyways, he can help himself with the dinner because I already cooked already. The dinner is warm, so he can help himself. I am doing my live streaming. Yes, he understand. Cause yeah, Anyways, yes, so let us just continue. um how is the weather on your end? As I stated, we are experiencing a fifth heat wave in the UK. How is the weather on your end? Right, most likely they say Monday we will be having rain Monday. I am keeping my fingers crossed because they said that this week that we were supposed to have yes, which was yesterday, we were supposed to get rain in the morning. Not a not even a sprinkle of rain came. So right, the way how the weather is going, I'm not keeping my hopes up for any rain soon. They said Monday, but it usually come up on the weather, but then it goes back down. Okay, that's the reason why I'm dressed like this, because I have to dress as light as possible. It's really, 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 really hot and humid. And if you are living in the UK, or you ever visit anybody in the UK family, or if you ever come in the UK when it's summertime and it's hot and they don't have any air condition in the building, you will know what I'm talking about. You understand? You have to live it to experience it. I know in like in a Florida where it's hot, they have air condition in those parts, because it's like they have a lot of, like, most summer days, right? It's like something is Florida is something like Jamaica, whereby it's hot, like in the Caribbean it's hot. They will do get rain and storm and all these things, so they have a condition. But in the UK, because of the long spell of autumn, winter, and it's just 3 months of summer, that is why the flats are not equipped with air condition. But what I'm seeing now from global warming, I think that they need to start to build have a second thought with these conditions, because it's really getting unbearable and uncomfortable as well, to even be in the flat in the day and also in the night. Right now I'm speaking to you, I'm sweating. I'm sweating real bad. I'm sweating inside, outside. Even if I have my back out and I'm sweating, you could imagine person on the chain right now commuting on the bus driver never sweat. And I want you all, as well as manager, please relax the dressing when it comes to this heat wave. Um just relax, that they can come in with something a bit more comfortable, instead of they have to dress in a this suiting and this thing. You understand? Even in for the a lot of parents was complaining during the heat wave that we had, where a lot of school was still wanted children to come in dressed in their school uniform, like fully. Are you mad? I don't say when I heat wave for my daughter not going in and blaze and all this kind of rubbish. No, you just go in a shirt, just go in a short, you don't even need jumper. When it's, you just put on the skirt and your shirt and the school shoe, and they just go. I feel they need to relax it. I'll even tell, if you don't want them to wear the school, just wear the PE kit. When it's the heat wave, take it for the top down, let them wear the PE kit and go to school. At least the children can be relaxed. It's easy to be sitting down in a classroom where you're hot and humid, have to ride on the bus and be hot and humid, and you have to be on the bus commuting. Come on, it's so uncomfortable. Me as a mom, when I'm walking and doing the school, when I'm hot, even if you're in the vehicle, you understand, you're hot, you're humid, same way you're hot. So you can imagine the children with 30 children cram in our classroom, and you telling them to wear the school uniform. Let them wear the PE kit, man, and just be reasonable. And the thing that bothers me a lot, I just remember I want to talk about. Mm, why school uniform so expensive in the UK? No, my love, no, man. Mm-mm. The government just said that, okay, you have to have like 3 branded for primary school and 4 branded item. It don't make no sense, my love. 3 branded thing for primary school, right? First of all, right now, a PE shirt, a cardigan, right, and a tie. This is 3 branded item. A cardigan in the shop was £14.50, maybe it gone up. A PE shirt is like £8.50. According to the size, it can go up to £10.50. And you have to buy these things. You and you could go into Asda, or you could go and just buy a plain white t-shirt for like £3, £4. Why you have to have branded, with everything branded? What they should have is, like, you could have just bought the jumper from any high street store, and a blue jumper, and then you just have the like a pin, like you just a pin the school It's like a pin. You just pin the school thing pan top it and it just go away. Make uniform. Secondary school uniform is so expensive. And then you miss a premise that about all the four branded thing. A PE shirt, a PE top and a skirt, that's a branded. You understand? A jumper, that's branded. A skirt, that's branded. A blazer, that's branded. So oh, and even when it comes to the bag, hey, secondary school in the UK is like a torture. It's like torturing. They don't even give you like a break. Like I understand like the skirt, they know they must say skirt 2 inches below the knee, which is no problem. But what about children? Like my daughter is very tall. What about children who are getting who grows quick, who get taller? You're gonna tell me like they still have a school skirt, still in good condition. It just jump up above the knee. So you're telling me actually carry school skirt again. You have to go buy a new one for go 2 inches below the owner taking the piece. Me not do it, you know. My daughter will be wearing it even if you reach her knee. She have on tights. She will be wearing it because you all don't understand. Teachers are just like if they're going to have like if they're going to market, if them going to stay, like if them going to we call it like if they're just going on the high street to stroll, them not have no dress code. Teachers now dress them are just in a trainers. They don't dress professional. Them dress relax. Trainers, t-shirts. Some of them used to wear short pants, like if you're like shorts, like you will do, like you if you're doing like football, shorts, t-shirt, trainers, and socks. And children supposed to be in all these school uniform. While teachers supposed to show example. Me not business what nobody want to say. Because if you say that you are educator and you want the children to follow the rules and you want to show lead by example, why you all now have a dress code for teachers? Why teachers will go in and just like if them like if some of them dress like if they just they not make no effort. Have most of the teachers them trainers them away at school. Trainers. Pants trainers, one dress trainers, them not dress professional don't tall. In the Caribbean you can no say that I want teacher. Can they put effort? Them show the children this is how you dress professional. Clothes, skirt, suit, well neat and nice. Over yourself, trainers. And then you're gonna stop a child from wearing a trainers. Them secondary school as well. You all want everything, even with a bag. You're saying I want too much I write up on the bag. Why not let the people express themselves through them book bag, them backpack, or the book bag as people say in the Caribbean, backpack. Why can't they wear a backpack that of their choosing? Why you want to tell them I want too much write up bag for them? You already control the uniform. You want to tell parents them which kind of bag to buy. Then again, children in the Caribbean can wear plain black trainers or plain black shoe. Why the same thing can go for you? Why a child can wear plain black trainers or a plain black shoes? Why you have to have such stipulation? There's a lot of children who the way how their feet is built that is very uncomfortable to wear these shoes. Sometimes they need soft insole thing. They need they need like trainers. We have a soft a cushion inside for them to wear and comfortable, especially the boys of them. The boys of them can wear like a black plain trainers. And the girls too, they can wear black plain trainers, just whole thing black. What's the problem? It's black. Long as it don't have no other color in it, they can supposed to be able to wear it. I don't see the problem. Oh no, this school uniform system is getting out of control, and I need think they need to do it like American. Just wear people wear their own clothes and solve the problem. Because you can understand that you can get a whole new wardrobe for the price that you pay for school uniform for secondary school. You can get a whole summer wardrobe for your child for the price that you're paying for school is ridiculous. Thinking about if you have 2 or 3 children going to secondary school, you could imagine the amount of money you have to spend to buy all these things. Plus again, they might give you another list. When it comes to your jacket again, it's like a child supposed to wear any color jacket he want. You are giving stipulation to the child to wear black, brown, brown or gray jacket. The school my daughter wear. They're taking the piece. Why they can't wear a jacket? Is that part of the school uniform? It's their jacket for them to wear to school. When they reach a school, they take off the jacket, then put the jacket in and then they have on the school uniform. Why they can't wear their own any color jacket they choose to. Why you have to be specifically black, brown, or gray? You're like, you no man. And then teachers can come in and look just like a saga boy, or just like if they're going to flea market. And then children have to their struggle, parents with their struggle, we try to buy these things. A lot of you say, but oh, if a parent can buy 70 pounds or 60 pounds for buy a trainer. When a child have a trainer, that child wear that trainer for almost 1 year going on. It trainers not yeah, constantly wear trainers. When you have a school uniform, you have to wash it every week. And when you the more you wash it, you lose the color. And then you have to go and buy one new one again. You are not think of these things. Me, hey. I used to say I can't wait for my daughter to reach secondary school, but hey, I wish I could have turned back wrong and take it back because it's so expensive. And then again, you have to buy like other things. Like for example, there were specification. Like you have to have like a pencil case full of pen, this and ever. Me understand that part. They then have another part there. You have to buy them and tell you everything to buy. All these things add up. The things that bothers me a lot is is like there is no help for there is no, like I understand we not pay school fee for children to go to school, but taxpayer pay it, right? Taxpayer pay all them taxes. Then you don't have to pay school fee to go in the secondary school like every term, like in the Caribbean, you have to pay like every term you have to pay school fee. I understand that part. You don't have to buy textbook. But at the end of the day, I feel like textbook should be something that they have in the school, like where you basically you have the textbook where your child reads more and they understand more and they bring home the work so at least you can see how well your child is doing. I am waiting to see if my daughter gonna bring home her work that she does in school to see how she do and like areas where she are weak. Like I can say yes, you need help in that area because I'm having that problem. I don't know if you all having that problem or if you are just leaving. Like in primary school over here, I hate that education system whereby they don't have textbook and the works that the child do in school you do not see the book when they get a parent in they get less than 5 minutes to just look through the book. How can me remember you can even take the book and bring it home with me and go over and say oh my daughter need help in this and I can like write down things and do certain things and say oh she's gonna work on that. You only just look through that. Then after there's a train passing, right? And it's going very slow because of the heat, the heat. When the track, right? I'm gonna get back to what I said previously. When the track is get too hot, it can cause like the thing to ignite fire. So they have to make sure I think tomorrow they might have like less train gonna work because when it's too hot it just sparkle, you know, because it's electricity, so you have to be careful. We have to save life and protect life. You have to protect the driver and the commuter them. We can't get rich life, you have to just go for just them boss if we get rich and a rich people life. Yeah. So as I say in primary school, they don't have textbook. So you don't see your child you can't sit down and watch your child what your child is doing until the end of the term when they're going to go to a new class. That is when they're gonna bring home all the books, all the books they was using in the classroom. You're gonna sit down now. What benefit does it gonna be to me now? What tell me now? What benefit it gonna do to me and the child to say, oh, she gonna go to a new class that what that she was doing in year 4 because she going to year 5. You know, I do the same what they are different working at the year 5. So what benefit gonna be to me? I'm saying the school system need a revamp. It need like to have the children to be able to bring home the works that they are doing in the classroom, just like in the Caribbean, so at least parents can help them in the areas that they are weak, and at least we can have an idea of what they are doing in class, so we can, if we can send them a classes, or if we can help them and do whatever we can as parent to help our children excel. That is why the education system in the UK is slowly fading and slowly falling down to below average because and there's a lot of dropout as well, and the GCSEs and all these things they keep going down every year. It's because of these things. Because if you as a parent though, I have to ask my daughter, what did you do today? What kind of maths you do? And then she will explain to me and I say, oh, write it down. I supposed to able to she supposed to able to have the books come home. I look over the book, see, oh, she did maths today, and this was the result of it. Another hydration break, okay? So if you see me drinking water, hydration break, because I have to keep, it's really humid, and the more I talk, is the my mouth get dry, and also my throat. And so I feel like they need to bring home the books. So at least I'm a parent, I'm willing to go over and see what they are doing. And I ask that question a lot of time inside, like when they have parent meeting, or even when I go parent evening, and they say, oh, the reason why they don't give the books because some children with business, but that is a poor excuse. But a child will tear the book. Give them a different one. Give the child a different book when he come to school. Or let the parents be responsible to make sure that if that book don't come to back to school, right, then that child will not be able to take home their books for them, for the parent to see. Those who care, who take the book home and bring them back, they will be able to take their books home. Those who don't take care of the books or don't bring back, they will not be able, unless this, until they start to realize that they have to take care of the books in order for them to get it to take home. Do that, so at least as parents we can help you, because teachers need help too, because if, like, for example, you bring on the book and we know our child is weak in certain areas, we can sit down and help them, and then we can go over and do whatever we can, and then it will make life more easier for you in the classroom. You will not be, no child will not be get left behind whereby they don't understand something, because as a parent you are taking a step to help them. They used to have spelling, like every Friday to do spelling, and they used to give them words to come home and spell. They cut it out. They used to give them homework, physically homework to come home and do, and they used to have to put it in. Now it's just only sometime you might see them give them, like if they come into Black History, or they might go to a trip, they might say, oh, right, do something like that and just bring it in. That's the only time. Otherwise than that, the child are not, you don't, you as a parent, when a child leaves school, you as a parent, you are lost, because you do not know what a child did in school. So you don't know how to start, what to do. And every time you ask them, I am going to bring it up when they have another meeting, and I'm going to say, listen to me, I need you all to have, like, let us sign a petition and send it to the Ministry of Education, who is responsible for the curriculum that the teachers are teaching, to let them know that as parents we need to know what our child is doing. We need to have the books that will, and sometimes I believe it all leads towards the school, because some school, you're supposed to be able to give your child the book to come home, so at least you can know what your child is doing. I am at loss if I never ask my child like what she did in school. I used to have to ask both of them, what did you do in school, what did you today, what kind of math did you do, you understand the math? Sometimes my big one say, oh, I can't remember. My young one say, oh, I remember this, I remember that. And then you don't know what kind of English they are doing, you don't know kind of math, you don't know what they are doing specifically in terms of the subject, so at least you can help your child. You are lost, your child is like, you have a child, you have to be the one. Why should I be putting pressure on my child to ask her what did he did in school, so she have to try to memorize what she did in school, you understand, for me to help her, she to know. She cannot memorize everything that she did in school, because there are different subject areas. There will be the training class. So, as I was saying before, the train part, like we need to have like the physical book in front of us for us to see what the child is doing. And every time I go to like a parent meeting, and I put forward that question and ask them, like, give me the book, like I need to know what my daughter is doing. Can you send home the book? Oh, we do it while you send them the book is book with the child. Listen, my daughter them a careless. Me not careless. I will take care of the book. Me a business where if other parents want to, if me as a parent I come and ask you, give me my child book, you understand, and let me go home, look over, see what she is weak in the areas, so at least I can help her and have an understanding of these are the kind of things she's doing in school. That is why the rate in the UK is so low. The UK, they're behind, they're behind because of the system, the way how the system is set up. And if they do not change and they do not revamp this education system that they have in place, children will continue to fail. It's even worse because during COVID, a lot of a lot of children was behind, and and with COVID hit, they're still far behind. That is why we have a lot of children can't read, they can't write, they don't understand just because um the parents sometimes don't have time, because most of the parents sometimes they two, three jobs, they try manage drop it off, the child, pick up a child, child come home, sleep, wake up in the morning, breakfast, back at child man, and they got to work, they don't have time. But if you have a book now, when they go to the child, you can tell the child man, oh, I can pay you extra £5. When I say come from school, can you just look over and see the kind of homework, and if you can help in a little area for the homework, and then whatever you don't finish, you can let me know. So when I come in, I can help. These are the things we need to have, like a specific book. Like books are good to read. You read and read. We buy books for the girls when they from since they were young, even when they couldn't read for themselves. We used to read to them, right? And I must say, reading is very fundamental. If you can read, it's good. But the thing that happen when it comes to math is just something, a subject that is hobby help them with maths, because hobby is good in that sense of maths. And also they watch YouTube videos and stuff like that, and he do help them with the maths, because me is a no class when it comes to maths. Me just know the basics, but he can do like long division and things like that. My daughter can do long division really good now, because she has been practicing with hobby, and she's been practicing and even doing harder ones. My young one is getting there as well, but she like in year 5, she will have to start to push more now to do more harder maths. You understand? So I'm saying, when it's like, no, at least now, if I didn't know, like, say, okay, this is a timetable that they do, this is what they do, like they have a timetable, send home the things for me. Like I can say, oh, in the morning they have maths. Yeah, I know they have maths. Show me the kind of maths they're doing. Are they doing algebra? Are they doing multiplication? Are they doing division, subtraction? Let me know what kind of maths they are doing, so at least me as a parent, and other parent, we can have an idea of what our child is doing, and how much you do. When you see the book and the teacher mark it, you can know, oh, my child don't understand this. So then we have a book now, we start to work it out. We will go step by step, because you will not be able to do step by step because you have 30 children in a classroom. But as a parent, now you can sit there with the child, you can do step by step, and you can do the maths. Even we go to the English as well. Sometimes there are words in the English, right, in English, whereby they sound the same but they spell different. So sometimes children get mixed up. So you as a parent, you know that you are doing that kind, you will sit down home and you will say, oh, you do beer because it's have three beer, right? Remember, I have three ways of spelling beer, right? So if now you can say, oh, beer, then you can start to give your child sentence with beer. Here as well, you have here, right? Here on your head, and then here what your is. So the child will know the difference, because you will make sentence with the word. So at least now, when the child hear the word now, they will know, like, yes, that is the word that belongs. Thank you all for the thumbs up that belongs there. Okay. Yeah, I've been talking here for quite a while. I'm getting very hot as well. I know you all are enjoying the live stream, and I want to say thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you all for those of you subscribe. I manifested that I will get 10 new subscribers. I hope at least I will get that close to that figure. For the last live streaming, I got 6. So, I hope when the live streaming stop, I will be able to get 10 new subscribers. I want to say thank you all, beautiful people, for stopping by today. I really, really appreciate love you all. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything that you are doing to help me on this channel. I really appreciate love you. Zeb from Denver. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you are having a lovely day. Thank you for always supporting me, and always in the chat, or in the comment section. Big up your nice clean self. Love you, Lord. Zal S. Thank you as well. You do come on my live streaming as well, and so I see you in the comment section. Big up your nice clean self. And those of you who is not a person who like to comment, but you do your part by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and sharing the live streaming. Thank you all. I really appreciate love you all. Enjoy the remainder of your morning, afternoon, and night. And for those of you who are gonna watch the solar eclipse here in the UK, please make sure that you protect your eyes, protect yourself. If you don't have the protective glass, please don't go out and damage your eyes, please. Please enjoy it, but please don't look up and damage your eye. Thank you all for watching. I see beautiful people in the next one. Bye.